as enjoyable as working with Mike was, I just really had a strong desire. I needed to do my own thing. I just felt like that was always envisioned for myself. And, part of it was being naive. I might do something different today, but that itch had to be scratched. So I was looking around where to practice, and in northern Bucks County, which is about an hour north of Philadelphia, I found a spot that was called, the name of the town was called Plumsteadville, Pennsylvania. And we found a office space that was literally an old church. In 1987, a couple months into the year, I signed a lease and said, okay, we're going to do this. Dr. Blessing was a huge part of that, supporting me. And that process, again, took about 4 or 5 months to get the space built out. Became great friends with the optician next door as a young guy as well. And I didn't know the community at all. So what I had done at that point is I figured you need to get to know people. So I was in the printing business, and I had a kind of a funny, great idea, which is what I thought, is I created a one-page letter to introduce myself to the community. And I got a whole case of paper, printed 5,000 sheets. And I hand-signed every single one of those letters. After about 1,000, my fingers started to hurt, and I was questioning my decision. But I wanted my energy on every single piece of paper that went out, and when people opened it from their mail, I wanted them to let them know that I really cared about them, I could help them, and kind of a little crazy, energetic kind of thing. But I just considered it valuable to this day. My opening fee when I opened my practice was $10 a visit. At that point, I was only doing adjustments, and I just wanted to help as many people as I could. So it was $10 a visit, that's all there was, and I got busy just really fast. I went around to the community, to the pizza shops, post office, hardware store, and I'd say probably within a year, everybody in town was a patient, which was very rewarding. I remember laying on my adjusting table, or in the early days, just listening to motivational tapes, and if the door opened up, I'd jump up and say, okay, who's that? Maybe that's a patient. So it was just a lot of fun at that point, but also just forced me to drive me into finding ways to talk to people about what I did. But again, I just had that desire to help people because I know what it had done for me. And early on, I just saw very quickly the changes that could occur with people getting adjusted. The other things I did, I really needed to build the practice, so I literally would do anything that I could. So one of the things I had done is every Tuesday night, I did a lecture for people and explained what chiropractic did, the philosophy behind chiropractic, just again trying to be as helpful as I can. I just figured that if people knew what this was, they would use it for not only feeling better, getting healthy, but staying healthy. So the idea was, hey, we can help your problem. At the same time, if you get adjusted regularly, once a week, once a month, once every couple months, your health will maintain at a certain level, and you'll need less other support systems to stay healthy. I remember going to trailer parks to adjust people, seeing people at their home, or doing lectures at different places. Just anything, anywhere that I could do literally my whole life was about building my practice. There was nothing else going on because I had student debt and I really didn't have anything else to do, and this was the only thing that I did for many, many years. My older brother Frank was helpful at that point. He gave me a job working at a nightclub that he was a DJ in down in Philadelphia, so I supplemented my income going down to Philadelphia one Saturday night every week and gaining a little bit of money there, and just again doing some other things that could help build take care of my expenses while the practice is building. And it was literally just a laser focused idea of this is what I have to do. I kind of joke with people today. It's like putting a butter knife in my mouth and dropping me in the middle of a jungle and figuring my way out. So, but that really built who I was today. So it was tough, but again, very rewarding. Some of the people, younger people or whatever, older people get this, but this is again 1987. There was no internet, no anything going on, no social media or any of that stuff. So really the only way to get yourself known was to go meet people or go do lectures at organizations or get people to talk to other people about it. So it really was what I call guerrilla marketing. You really had to figure out how to get in front of people. I had done other mailings, postcards. We had a whole system of things that we would mail to people, letters at that point, or postcards to support why they're coming in, how to encourage other people. We did, friends and family days. We just did a whole lot of things. We opened on Saturdays, whatever it took to help people, again, understand more about how their body worked and get out to meet them.